Today is May 4th, Star Wars Day, so may the 4th be with you. As many of you know, I am a pretty big Star Wars fan, especially of the Lucas trilogies and the Clone Wars series. And with it being the finale of the Clone Wars today, I wanted to do more of a Star Wars-centric episode. With this being a NASCAR channel though, I wanted to connect this and have it be something connected to the subject of NASCAR. Luckily, people like George Lucas, Rick Hendrick, and Ryan Blaney have been way ahead of me. In 1999, the long-awaited Star Wars prequel trilogy was set to begin, and don't believe what you read on the internet, people did look forward to this trilogy before seeing it. The Phantom Menace was possibly the most anticipated movie of all time. The hype would be real for it, and NASCAR would be a small addition to that hype. George Lucas was known for having an interest in cars and auto racing, even once competing in the Toyota Celebrity Race Challenge. Part of this promotion, though, for the Phantom Menace was a Busch Series sponsorship for Jeff Gordon at Lowe's. The race went about as well as the movie's reception, as Gordon DNF'd and finished 33rd. 3 years after the Phantom Menace, the middle movie of the prequel trilogy had come out, Attack of the Clones. For this film, Lucasfilm chose to sponsor the number 43 Cup car for John Andretti. On the hood, there was Jango Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi. On the rear bumper were clone troopers, and on the sides were characters like Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, Mace Windu, Count Dooku, and Zam the Bounty Hunter. Andretti ran the scheme in the 2002 Coca-Cola 600, and he finished 15th. In 2005, what had been billed as the cinematic finale for the Star Wars saga was coming out. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. In all aspects, Lucas went all out with this movie, in writing, special effects, and promotion. In 2005, there were 4 cars that donned the Star Wars branding, starting at Phoenix with Dale Jarrett and Elliott Sadler. On Dale Jarrett's UPS M&M's Ford, the M&M's looked like Star Wars characters while having Anakin on the diecast box. The same race, Elliott Sadler raced nearly an identical scheme, with the candy characters being Stormtroopers, Boba Fett, and Darth Vader. A clone trooper was also on the diecast box for that one. Sadler would finish 11th, Jarrett 23rd. The next week at Talladega, Jeff Gordon sported the Pepsi Revenge of the Sith car with Yoda on the hood. Unlike the Jedi Order, Gordon went on to win in a full Imperial control of the Talladega field. He led 139 of 194 laps. He won over Tony Stewart and Michael Waltrip. The last car in this campaign was Kyle Busch's number 5 Chevrolet at Richmond. The car had major characters on it. The hood had Darth Vader. The deck lid had C-3PO and R2-D2. The back of the car had Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. The right side had Mace Windu and a clone trooper, and the left side had Yoda and Chewbacca. Kyle Busch would end up finishing 4th in this race. Next up was 10 years later, Eric Jones's GameStop Toyota in the Xfinity Series. This car was sponsored by the new EA Star Wars Battlefront game. This game was not a great game, but Jones did lead a lap in this race and finished 3rd, doing much better in the race than the game did in the public. Now, the last notable connection to Star Wars in the NASCAR universe is the driver Ryan Blaney. Blaney has made it no secret that he is an uber Star Wars fan. Blaney even has designed the logo of his podcast, Glass Case of Emotion, to be an homage to the original Star Wars movie poster. A picture of him and the actress Daisy Ridley, the one who played Rey in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, had went viral. There have been articles written of his opinions on certain aspects of the universe. He dressed as Slave Leia and showed off his Darth Vader Empire Strikes Back tattoo. And he was even in California for the world premiere of The Last Jedi. He truly is NASCAR's biggest Star Wars superfan. Now with that, I want to pass this on to you. I want you to rank your list of favorite Star Wars movies from best to worst. If you haven't seen them all, just rank the ones you've seen. And while you're at it, leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more great NASCAR content. And until next time, have a good one. The Last Jedi is the worst movie ever, period. I can't believe Lucasfilm has kept Kathleen Kennedy after all of that.